Can Death Knight solo last fight, you undead bastards? Ever since I got Blackguard gear towards end of the game, I knew there was something that needs to be done. Then it occurred, why not test how good simple Death Knight actually is by pitting it on Tactician against the final boss. However, going to the boss itself was irrelevant to me, as I just wanted to see how much it can take on first stage when enemies keep popping up. Forgot to leave everyone else at the camp, so they were just standing there doing nothing. Only thing I've used outside of main character is guest character, which is present in most cases during last fight. They died quickly enough though. Reinforcements were not called at all, but Illithid is part of the fight, so why not use it for a brief moment before the bastard dies in couple turns. Also, I didn't use main character Illithid powers except for Psionic Backlash, which had to be used due to being annoying with pop-ups interrupting every enemy attack. It does minimal damage though. Last fight is quite buggy, so Dragon for some reason was attacking his teammates after a while and also completely stopped attacking once I started dealing with him, but he wouldn't be able to do much anyway due to debuff. Also, mind flares that kept spawning were not attacking at all, but I also had solution for them, as I think it wouldn't make any difference in the end. Gonna explain when I get to that part. First gonna go through the fight quickly and then at the end show the build. During the fight I've used Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength, Potion of Speed, Worm, Poison and couple elixirs to restore first 3 spell slot levels. At the start, Augmented Shield of Thralls was used on Illithid Companion and Decay. Then Potion of Speed to get my arse over to the other side as soon as possible.
At the ready.
Biggest danger in this fight aside from Dragon were Mind Flares on the other side, casting magic missiles that do a lot of damage. If they all decide to cast magic missile on me in the same turn, I could die. However, there is a counter called Darkness, which was the most useful spell in this whole encounter. So my goal was to get to the other side, attack, lay down Darkness and use it as a base to attack nearby enemies. Oathbreaker Paladins have Darkness available, same as Warlock, but Warlock also grants Devil Sight at level 2 that allows clear sight even in darkness. So technically you can stand in darkness and use bow to shoot most enemies down while they would struggle being effective. In the first turn I have opted to attack only Mind Flare I could get my hands on. Problem is counterspell that counters darkness cast, so had to choose carefully when to cast. Not many spell slots for such a long fight after all. Before second turn they started spamming magic missiles that did lots of damage and broke the shield, so in second turn it was either successful darkness cast or I would be dead soon. To make them waste counterspell, I decided to fake a cast by using one of the non-spell slot using spells such as Dance Macabre or Conjure Us. They took the bait and so darkness was cast afterwards. Time for Worm Toxin as well. Illithid Companion did some damage in second turn, but it was all it wrote because Mind Flares brought it down in third turn. Nevertheless, it was time to continue cutting down these magic missile spamming arseholes. Stood in darkness and attacked.
Another fight. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Next turn, Potion of Speed wore off, which means lethargic debuff happened that prevented doing anything. Thankfully, standing in darkness made it safe for this lethargic bastard to act like it was on vacation. Next turn, Potion of Speed again mid-ranged attack to bring down third Mind Flare and to attack last one on the ledge.
Take me on. Best be on my way.
This is when Dragon started to become pissed off at his teammates and decided to attack them. It might have to do something with the Draconic Wrath perk not really working as intended, so when anyone damages the dragon, even accidentally, it might continue attacking them even when it shouldn't. Draconic Wrath is instant retaliation, but it seems to me doesn't stop there. I'm just guessing where the problem could be. If you have any ideas, do post in comments. Nautiloid Artillery finished off last of the magic missile spamming squids. Now it was time to start cutting down other enemies and get to the dragon, who was still pissed at its teammates. Wasted the turn to resurrect Tilted Companion and also lost Elixir of Cloud Giant strength buff for some reason. After dealing with couple enemies up top, it was time to go down and finish off Emperor and couple more enemies.
With haste.
Then Dragon time. Got up there and cast Darkness as soon as possible. Little bastards in the meantime started to encircle the decay. Big green ones are most dangerous because they explode, deal decent damage and remove darkness at the explosion spot. Tried casting Spiteful Suffering on the dragon, but it was always gonna be minimal chance of succeeding. Meanwhile, reinforcing Mind Flares started bugging out by dashing and moving around constantly, while little bastards started to come close again. Time to heal and go to work. By the way, I'm skipping lethargic turns. Then for couple turns, same thing was happening while I was taking out the dragon. Stood in darkness, green bastards were exploding, Nautiloid was firing away, and the dragon was doing fuck all while being attacked. Eventually brought it down while staying in darkness bits, using potions of speed, reapplying worm toxin, cloud strength elixir and healing potions. Started taking out mind flares by applying Hex and then smacking them around. Hex triggers twice with Smite, so combination of Warlock and Paladin Warpal works nice together. This is where I have started to figure no matter what I just have to kill them one by one, which would take a long time, and that they were presenting no danger due to not attacking. Even if they were attacking, I'd lay down another darkness after using elixir to restore level 2 spell slot and then kick 7 shades of shit out of each of them. So the answer to question if DK can solo the last fight is yes. Bonus action use to heal and pop elixirs is crucial, but it can be done. Now to show the build. Blackguard pieces are chest, gloves, legs and sword. They are far from ideal at this point in the game, but for role-playing purposes I had to use them. Sword is quite good though. Balduran helm, cause it is amazing. Immunity to stun plays a huge factor against mind flares. Simple cloak of protection for increased AC. Amulet of greater health for concentration saving throws and lots of health. Ring of protection for more AC and saving throws. Strage conduit for more damage since we are always concentrating. Shield of Undevout works perfect due to frighten potential. Mortal Reminder from the Great Old One Warlock subclass makes enemies roll frighten saving throw, and with this shield they will roll it with disadvantage. You can also frighten a group of enemies with single cast of Dreadful Aspect. Reason why I went with shield in offhand is more of a role-playing thing, as in my mind Death Knights come with shield and weapon. Deadshot bow to increase chance of critical hit. This particular build is 10 Paladin Oathbreaker and 2 Warlock. To unlock Oathbreaker Paladin, simply break existing oath by either killing a civilian or making evil choices. Then Oathbreaker spawns at camp, and that's how Oathbreaker is unlocked. Feats are Ability Improvement Charisma +2 and Heavy Armor Master. Charisma modifier is added to damage done with each attack due to Aura of Hate. Strength is gained through Elixir of Strength and Constitution through Amulet of Greater Health, so both can be dumped. Warlock 2 levels for Hex, Great Old One Mortal Reminder passive, and Devil Sight at level 2. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more Baldur's Gate 3 stuff, and see you soon.